This week, there are no nominations. Therefore, no public votes. Also, no evictions come Sunday.
Biggie just keeps finding a way to use Maria as a wild card, even after she has done the first task of being a wild card. Now, wow. Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I'm really glad to have you guys here on my channel. If you're not subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay, so yes, we had our guesses as to who the head of house and deputy was going to be and everything, and oh my god, you guys already know Maria is the new head of house for this week, and you know, as her deputy she chose Boma. Now it was already clear that she had the intentions of choosing Boma as her deputy because she already had that conversation with her bestie, in quotes, Liquor Rose. You know, they were talking about the fact that you know, she's going to pick Boma, you know, that she already had a conversation with Pere, and it doesn't really make sense, you know, choosing him after he just ruled the house and all of that stuff. And they even went as far as talking about, you know, Pere shooting himself on the foot, and you know, Maria saying things like, oh no, there's a way you talk to people and need to command respect. It's not until you do it by fire by force and all of that. I'm like, okay, I can't even be bothered about this conversation, like whatever. Anyways, it was then time for the live nomination, or so we thought. Yeah, Biggie told the housemates to gather in the lounge, and of course after Maria made her choice of deputy, you know, Boma and everything, Biggie also asked Boma to make a choice of, you know, special guest, someone that would always visit him in the head of house lounge, and of course he chose Jackie B. Now I wasn't surprised that he chose Jackie B, because you guys remember when he was head of house he chose Jackie B, and we all know how he feels about Jackie B, you know. So yes, Jackie B has the right to visit him in the lounge. So what that means is that Jackie B would not be getting punished for entering the Big Brother Naija head of house lounge. And of course Maria, being head of house, she also doesn't have the right to enter the head of house lounge, even though she's head of house, because she's currently serving her punishment from Biggie that's going to span for the next 2 weeks. Okay, now I know a lot of people were expecting Maria to choose White Money as her deputy, because of course both of them had a conversation earlier today where it seemed like they made up. You know, White Money was telling Maria that, you know, he kind of liked her before, but now not as much, or not in the way that he liked her before and everything. You know, they both had that conversation. Maria also went as far as reporting Pere to White Money, you know, saying stuff like, you know, he was demanding respect and all of that, and you know, every time he kept on saying that she was disrespecting him and stuff like that. And White Money went on to tell her that, look, what Pere was saying at the time was right. There's a way you were responding to him and it wasn't nice, and you should know that guys have ego. Now for me, that was actually very interesting coming from White Money, because considering the fact that Pere had always antagonized him in that house, he still did not think it was okay to sort of bash the guy, you know, and take sides with Maria. He still stood his firm ground and told her, look Maria, the way you were responding to Pere was quite disrespectful. And for me, that's very, very commendable on White Money's part. Okay, all right guys, let's come back to the main topic of discussion: live nominations. Of course the housemates were gathered waiting for Big Brother to call them one after the other into the diary rooms to make their nominations. But surprisingly, Biggie came with a new twist when he invited Maria into the diary room. We thought she was going there for her nomination, but upon getting into the diary room, Biggie had certain other things to tell her. First of all, he mentioned that there will be no nominations today. Secondly, he mentioned that there will be no public votes for this week, and thirdly, he mentioned that there will be no evictions come Sunday. So we were wondering, like, what exactly is now going to happen? Does it mean that nobody's going to leave the house on Sunday? How does Biggie intend to reduce the housemates, because they're too plenty? We don't already did like day 20 something now, and the housemates still plenty for house. So of course we had questions, and obviously Biggie knew that we had those questions, and then he went on ahead to give Maria some rules and regulations. Now Biggie told her that of all the 3 things he mentioned, she's free to tell the housemates that there will be no nominations. She's also free to tell the housemates that there will be no voting from the public, but what she mustn't mention to anybody, including her deputy, is the fact that there will be no evictions on Sunday. Biggie then told her to go back into the house and make sure to convince the rest of the housemates that the only people that will get evicted on Sunday are the least 2 housemates that impress her. Otherwise, any 2 names she mentions on Sunday would leave Biggie's house immediately. So right now it feels like the rest of the housemates are at Maria's mercy. You know, everybody's going to try to do what they can to make sure she's happy, to make sure she's satisfied, to make sure she's okay. You know, everybody already say, ah no, I'm going to massage you. You know, Tega even sprained her foot during the whole head of house task and everything, and then J Paul is like, oh Tega, I would have massaged you, but you know, let me keep the massage for Maria. It was just so funny. Like, everybody is trying to see how they can impress her and all of that. Now Biggie's instruction was clear. Biggie told Maria to make sure to convince the housemates about this whole instruction. Also, Biggie made sure to tell Maria that upon completing this task successfully, he owes her a reward. And if she fails this particular task, there will be consequences. So Biggie is not here to joke, okay? And almost immediately, she begged Biggie to give her some time to just stay in the diary room. Maybe she was trying to get into character, I don't know. But as soon as she left the diary room, this girl burst cry. I say, mad oh. See Nollywood actress, all those people where they find people where they cry for film, when they just call carry Maria because I give her a man.
I have to nominate people on Sunday. 2 people. But you guys have to impress me all week to be able to do that. They've given me a notepad to score you guys. So the least 2 people who impress me, I'll have to nominate.
And when the housemates started petting her, they were like, wow, what a twist. What a twist. And she's like, I don't know guys, I love everybody, I swear to God, I love everybody. Okay, so whatever happens this week, just know that I'm not the one doing it. I said, okay, so who can they do them? And let me tell you guys, I almost fell for those tears. Like, if I hadn't heard when Biggie told her to make sure to convince the housemates about these stories, I would have fallen for that cry. I'm like, are these tears real, or is she just trying to get into character and all of that? Like, I did not even understand it, guys. Let me know, do you think that that cry was real cry, or do you think she was just doing that to sell the story to the housemates? Like, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, okay? Now, shortly after that, yeah, she called for a meeting. They all gathered. She even forgets that she be head of house, constantly sit down for normal chair. Now Angel content and say no, sit on the head of house chair before she now moved to that chair, and then she addressed the housemates. And she started with the whole speech of the wildcard thing, saying she knows how she got into the house, you know, as wildcard, and all of that happened, and now again this is happening, that the housemates should please not take it personal, that it's the game, you know, it is what it is, and all of that. And then she went on to say that for her scoring board, in terms of who the least housemaid that impresses her would be, she says she's going to be judging them based on the cleaning of the house and just minor stuff like washing your plates after you eat and all that little things that they used to complain about. And then she went on to tell White Money that for now he can remain in the kitchen, you know, but then every morning she's going to rotate who cooks. You know, White Money will just put them through. So every morning she would ask the housemates who would like to cook for the day, and whoever volunteers will join White Money in the kitchen and they cook. That's how she wants it. She wants it to be rotating, at least for now, you know. So yeah, that's acceptable. You know, the housemates clapped and everything, and I'm just like, okay, this week is gonna be dramatic because wow, I can't wait to see how the housemates will be worshipping the ground that Maria steps on, because I mean their stay in Biggie's house depends on her and the choice she makes on Sunday, because obviously they believe that there's going to be an eviction on Sunday. But guys, let me know, do you believe Biggie about this whole no eviction thing on Sunday? I feel like Biggie is just whining. I feel like Biggie is just, I don't know, I don't believe Biggie, because that guy has a lot up his sleeves, and I don't know why it just feels like he's constantly using Maria and Pere, because I mean maybe because they signed the contract of, you know, being wildcards, so whatever he wants them to do, they do it without complaint. I don't know what it is. Let's just hope to see what happens this week. I'm excited for this week already. Oh, before I forget, Biggie also went on to tell Maria to make sure she doesn't enslave the housemates just because she wants them to impress her and all of that. That was so funny. I'm just like, Biggie, you get wahala. That's basically everything that happened on the live nomination show. Whatever else happens, I'll definitely bring you guys the gist tomorrow morning. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Also click on the like button if you enjoyed watching it. All of these things are free of charge, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys.